Good morning. I am about to head down to Starbucks, upload this, do some other things with my AI, and then start another 12-hour day of driving Uber. Why? Why does your macroeconomics teacher that has investments and runs his own business drive Uber? Well, because I'm human and this world is squeezing me just as much as it's squeezing everyone else. I'm not in the top 10%. I might be, floating at the top of the toilet, but I'm still here in the toilet with everyone else. I know that's a foul analogy, but you understand what I mean. That's how I feel some of these people with money talk and look at us. Just look at Davos. Um, just look at what they say at the World Economic Forum when they say they want us to eat bugs and that we will own nothing and be happy. During periods of change, social change, technological change in history, that's when the good people have a chance to step in and make a difference. And that's why I am so hungry. I need the most money I can get every single day, the most energy and power that I can to push through these goals. I'm telling you, I wake up and fight every single day for a better world. And that's why everyone that tunes in to Quantum Wealth Society, everyone that comes to my class or doesn't, is super, super important to me. I believe in the mission that Keith has and the things that he's teaching. And just being part of the class so far and giving that opportunity has made me just so full of excitement for what is possible and what's going on in other people's minds, which, sometimes I felt alone before joining Quantum Wealth Society. And thank you guys so, so, so much. So I'm gonna talk about something real quick. I'm gonna post a few videos this week, like I did the week before, just to make up for missing class. Okay, so in America, there used to be it used to be that there was a line for white people, and in that line, all of the privileges were given to you. And if you were any other color, then those privileges were diminished. It was literally law that black individuals, black men specifically, because women couldn't even register to vote at the time, black men who were registered to vote only counted as 3/5 of a person in the population count, or in some cases, counting the entire population of slaves, they were only counted as 3/5 of the number that they actually were for the sake of seating or for the sake of voting. If you are not familiar with the 3/5 compromise, go Google it. What I'm saying is, it doesn't matter. In American history, there has always been one door for the privilege, for the image that fit the law. And that's why when people say it's against the law, just don't do it, that's foolish to me, because it was at one time law that black people were not human beings or counted as a full human being. That's a bad law. Sometimes laws can be bad. And just because something is law doesn't mean something is right. Now, as you can see from my shining red beard, my ancestors came in a wave of immigration in the United States when the transcontinental was being built by freed slaves, a new wave of Asian immigrants, and the Irish. Now, the Irish have not shared some of the same privilege that other white races have. In fact, they were looked down upon and lived right next to the Asian individuals or brown individuals or black individuals that were building the infrastructure of the United States. In my hometown in Arizona, there are tunnels underneath the downtown square where the workers, Chinese workers, black workers, and Irish used to live because they were not allowed or they didn't have the financial to live outside of these tunnels underneath the city while they were getting up and doing all the grunt work every day, because the Transcontinental used to run through my hometown. So I'm raising this to show you that in today's world, because the hatred for the Irish has gone away culturally, and I still have white skin, I am able to enjoy what lingers in America and is known as white privilege, right? But I wasn't always that way, and in fact, it was sometimes not legal. Okay? Does that make sense? Laws only change, systems only change in America when the people stand up and do something about it. And that doesn't mean go out and burn down your neighbor's Suburban. Okay? That means organized. Fighting back. Organized. Not chaos, not beasts in the streets. Martin Luther King. Whether you like him or not, the movement that he was the figurehead of, the movement that he was the speaker of, they gave us the blueprint. Okay? Nonviolence in the streets, gathering in mass, and persistence. Okay? And let me tell you, if you don't know the story about the civil rights movement and how they had to get organized, how white people and black people had to work together, how the black community had to get organized like it never had been before. If you don't know the real history of the Black Panthers and why they were founded and what they did and how good they actually were, they've been so villainized now because they are dangerous to the system. You understand me? And that's because they were organized and they were protecting their own people. And that's what I want you to do with your immediate circle in your life. I want you to start getting organized. I want you to start getting organized. All of the advice that Keith gives, all the information that he gives, all the advice that I give and information that I give, all the charts that you learn and information that you get from any other teacher here, use that to get organized in your circle. And you find other people that believe in you and are getting organized. And your little bubble gets organized with that little bubble. And that little bubble gets organized with another little bubble, and everyone's talking. And you find leaders like Keith, and you get behind them, and you subscribe to them, and you get in their Patreon, and you send them $5 every month. Instead of buying that pack of cigarettes, you send $10 to Keith. You understand what I'm saying? Instead of buying that chocolate bar, you get online and you send $5 to your favorite creator that is actually doing something about it, to your favorite leader that is actually doing something about it. And there are plenty of financial gurus out there. In fact, the majority of them, even people that would talk down and be afraid of what Keith is doing and try to close him out. They're out there to make money. They're out there to scam you, get you feeling good about everything, but they never really do anything. And I'm telling you right now that the people that are part of Quantum Wealth are actually doing something. They have a legitimate mission. They're not doing it for the money. Let me tell you, Memes and Markets, if you guys have been watching Memes and Markets, because I have, man, there's been some mind-blowing shows and information on Memes and Markets, but the views are down from where they were, and I'll tell you why. Because the system is afraid of the information that's coming out. Because Memes and Markets is way ahead. They're on the cutting edge of information and where the world is going. Do you understand what I'm saying? They really need your support. So I want anyone who watches this video, anyone who's getting in these classes, to get on Keith's other channel, Memes and Markets, and share it on your Facebook. Send it to a friend. Get it out there because it's being suppressed or something, I'm telling you. Remember, get organized. Stay peaceful. Use financial leverage. And remember, just because something is a law doesn't mean it's right, and it doesn't mean it can't change in the future. I love you guys so much. There's more to come. Remember, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just your buddy talking to you.